What is up, YouTube? My name's Steve. I just wanted to introduce myself, talk a little bit about my S550, how I came across it, how I bought it, maybe talk a little bit about my wife, family, who supports me in my Mustang endeavors. And here we go. So I was looking for a 15 through 18. Low miles. I drive this car daily, and by daily I mean 5 days a week, 90 miles to work, round trip. So this isn't my first Mustang, this is my 6th. Well, this one is my 7th. I daily drove a 2-valve convertible for 4 years. I put almost 100,000 miles on that in that time. I bought it with 60, I sold it with 148. I took care of it. I paid $66 for it brand new. Well, when I bought it, new to me, it was 60,000 miles. I sold it for 46. So, you know, you drive something for 4 years, you don't lose. You lose what? $1,500, 16. Well, close to $2,000. Let's put it that way. But it was well worth it. The car was a great daily driver for the most part. Besides, not quite the horsepower I was looking for. So I started looking for 15 through 17 in April. I went and test drove a white GT. That car was bone stock besides exhaust. Sounded really good. It had 54,000 miles. It was a 16, but the car was a rental. And, you know, and something happened to it in the Carfax that wasn't really specific, but it had some front end damage. It all looked repaired, or it looked good, but it wasn't really, it kind of turned me off. Plus the dealer did not want to do anything on the warranty for a car that had 54,000 miles. We had 6,000 miles left on the powertrain, basically. So, yeah, it kind of shied away from it after the dealer didn't want to do anything on the warranty. I stumbled upon this car the day before I was supposed to go pick up the white one. I sent a text at 9 o'clock at night and asking the price because it wasn't listed on the website. The Ford dealership responded back the next morning, like 10 after 9 in the morning. I just luckily happened to be off work that Friday, and we struck a deal. I gave him my credit score, I gave him how much I had for a down payment, and here we are. We're sitting here 2 weeks later. I've been driving this car. I get one extra day of driving this car on a tank of gas than I did with a 2-valve. Now, it's an automatic, 430 horse, as you guys know, 400 foot-pounds of torque. The car is stone stock down to the air filter. Basically, it needs an exhaust. That's all I can say about it. It needs something. If it sounded like this the whole time it was running, I'd be happy with that. But it doesn't. It gets really whisper quiet after it's been running. Fuel efficiency-wise, because I do drive 90 miles a day, I was at 360 miles the first tank. I still had 24 miles left. No complaints out of me. I do flog it down the highway a little bit. Still haven't caught a race with anybody, but that's going to happen. Air conditioning blows ice cold. The car has I bought it with 45,000 miles. It's a 15. The color is Raven Black. It has the 50th anniversary appearance package on it, rims, badging, all that good stuff. The seats say 50th anniversary. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the gas mileage. It needs an exhaust. Here's the interior. I mean, I've done a lot of cleaning up on it. I don't know what the previous owner was doing, but it was not, it had a lot of scratches, a lot of little things. There's a couple little, like, I don't know, burn holes in the seat. I wouldn't even call them burn holes. They're weird holes. The air-conditioned seats work well, except they don't go up the back. I know that's a common misnomer with these cars. Everything works. Love the navigation. Love the satellite radio. There seems to be a wobble in the front. I don't know if the rim's bent in the front or something, but I'll have a video of that showing you guys. At over 80 miles an hour. It's weird. So I'm going to take it to the Ford dealership. You know, and when I talked about warranty, you know, I wanted something that, you know, is going to last. And this car is certified by Ford and it has bumper-to-bumper factory warranty for 125,000 miles. You can't beat that. 125,000 miles. So I basically have several tens of thousands of miles before I even have to worry about a warranty or replacing something, you know, paying for it out of my own pocket. You know, driving it is outstanding. The feeling of an automatic going down the highway is so much different than a stick. You know, you feel like you're in the cockpit, and when you're on it, it feels like you're taking off, and when you're let off of it, you feel like you're coming in for a landing. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. It's a stranger feeling than a stick. And I kind of miss that, because I had a 92 GT, ported stock heads, E303 cam, Edelbrock intake, all the good stuff, and a 50 shot of nitrous. That car went 12.8 at 113 in the quarter, and this car's all that and more, you know. So, just want to introduce myself, you know. You'll see some videos of my dogs. I have 5 dogs, not all by me. My daughter has a crazy thing of bringing animals to our house, and we're stuck with them. She just brought 2 more cats. So now we have 5 dogs, 3 cats, a hamster, 2 bearded dragons, and a partridge in a pear tree. So, just want to say hi. You'll be seeing a lot of videos from me. I love Mustangs. I've had Mustangs since the mid-90s. I've drove down to Bradenton, Florida, won the spring break shootout in my class one year in '96. I can show you guys the trophy. This is a car I'd like to take to the Muscle Mustangs Fast Forward spring break shootout, just for fun, you know, a street car. Mods aren't going to get too crazy on it. Definitely want to lower it another inch, even though it looks good where it's at. Intake, tune, exhaust, but, you know, nothing that's going to affect drivability too much, because I do drive it, and I will drive it every day, even in snow, even in the rain, you know, 300, every day I go to work, it'll be driven. So, I look forward to your comments, feedback, let me know what you guys want to see. So, I'm out. Thanks.